Hi everybody, it's James, and welcome back to the Swifts. We are here today for the two biggest matches of the season, nay, two biggest matches of the series. We are here for the Scottish Cup, and we are here for the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. It's been a couple of games off camera. The league is over and done with. We have finished it out. Last time you guys were here, you saw us play PSG, Hamilton 5-3, Celtic 3-2, Aberdeen 6-2. That ended out our league campaign. Pretty darn good. And I hadn't been talking about it because I didn't want to say anything. But we had done something that I didn't expect we would do in the league, and that is go undefeated. We have gone, if I can get to the actual calendar, competition. Scottish Premiership. Yep, they're in the relegation playoffs right now. We went 37-1-0. 37 wins, 1 draw versus St. Mirren, who is in the relegation playoff final. And no losses. We had scored 141 goals. We only gave up 26. It's a goal difference of 115 on 112 points. And just looking at some of the stuff here. So Suarez kept a clean sheet in 21 games. That's pretty crazy that he only allowed that many goals. And if you look at Farrell has got to be the player of the year. Him and Bonfigo. Farrell comes and gets 33 goals and 19 assists. Bonfigo gets 31 goals and 15 assists. Who got? Vi comes in and has 16 goals. And here's the other crazy part. Vanderlyn has 13. Like, absolutely insane. Lillian Farrell scoring a goal more than a goal a game. He's captain. He's for that reason. Look at this. Look at the assists. By the way, Adam Steele came back. His first game back, got 4 assists. But yeah, let's look at this schedule. So Farrell gets a hat trick. Bonfigo and Vanderlyn get goals. Next one, Celtic. Vanderlyn gets a hat trick. And then Aberdeen, Lillian Farrell, and Vanderlyn get hat tricks. So just absolutely crushing it. An undefeated league season is out of control. I mean, we almost had didn't have a perfect season. We weren't totally invincible. We did lose to Barcelona. But that brings us to the two matches today. First is Hamilton at Hampden Park. Team selection is going to be a little bit different. Emilio Brenzia is back. Now, they're saying his fitness may be still way short of where it could be, but I would love to start him in the Champions League, so I'm going to risk him today in the Scottish Cup to get him some game time, to get him some match fitness up. It was the same with Adam Steele. We brought him into the last game. He marked his return back with 4 assists, so he's obviously feeling good, but this team is the team. Farrell, Vanderlyn, and Bonfigo, Murphy, Pantinelli, Vertic, Buenzia, Heracles, Williams, Steele, and Suarez. Romano, Viscalia, Kellick, Bartos, Dragon, Almog, Vi, and Butterworth all are there. I would normally not have Alexander there, but because of the fact that we may need to pull Buenzia, and Godoy also got injured with the same injury that Buenzia had, I thought it was a kind of a prudent move to say, you know what, let's bring the guy in. Let's keep him on the bench in case we need to. Because you never know. Scottish Cup time. I don't think we've won the Scottish Cup before. So let's go out there. I have faith. Tunnel. We vote for the performers. Yeah, we're on good terms with David Moyes, but we still would love a win. Veritrix on a yellow card. I hope I get the message today saying Veritrix on a yellow card. You should sub him. Because that makes total sense in a cup final. David Moyes, tracksuit David Moyes. I don't know what I think about that. I, of course, have gone for the slightly dressed down dress shirt. Hopefully in some blue like the Swifts. So come on, boys. Hampton Park in Glasgow. We just played these guys not that long ago. We know what to do. Pantanelli. Monfigo. Verchuk. Vanderlyn hits the post. Or hits the crossbar. And things are looking good so far. Hamilton have had the more shots, but they've been off target. Surprising that we've come out so flat. This is demand more. Get these guys kind of hit their heads in the game. What it's been like lately is that it's kind of been almost kind of like you turn a faucet. Once things get going, all of a sudden it's like everything's opens up. And Buenzia, good to see him on the left-hand side here. Pulls it back for Murphy. That's about as easy as it gets. Block, Vanderlyn finds Bonfigo, who can easily slot it home. 1-0 to the good. Come on, boys. You love to absolutely see it. This is the best part of the game for me. This is what you mean. Think about this. 8 seasons with this team. Building it, tracking up, finding our way through stuff. 2 years in the Champions League. First year crashing out in the groups. Second year, finding the feet, finding the personnel, building, sticking with the tactic. Suarez, bold move there to use your feet. And Vanderlyn. Doink. I wish the other strike, I know we have 3, and I know Farrell was making the right run, but if he was just a little bit closer to the back post, he could have just, banged that home. But sadly, that's not the case. Here we go. Buenzia. Murphy. Find Verchuk. Heracles. Verchuk. By the way, not much is said about our back two. Steal. Dangerous pass. You don't really get to see them a lot. And that's probably a good thing. It means we're not having to deal with, you're not having to see our defense do crazy things. Ball in. Suarez claims. Immediately rolls it out to Heracles. Gets it here to Williams. Beautiful ball out here to Steele. Who can... Man, it's good to see him back on that side. Not when he loses possession like that, though. It looks like Williams will get here. Verchuk makes himself available. And we've immediately switched the play down to the left. Buenzia's... picked out. Patrick Vanderlyn, his 19th goal of the season. What a signing he's been. Let's look at this. This play gets switched. Buenzia's there. Vanderlyn times his run absolutely perfectly. Definitely onside. You guys could all see it. I could see it. Beautiful ball. Let's watch as he holds his run and then, just puts on the pace. The defender pulls back. The finish is spot on. And that's when, Buenzia, we've had Alexander was there. Godoy was good for 2 games until he got injured. But that's what Buenzia brings to you. And immediately, look at this. The 3 strikers in again. Vanderlyn, he knew he was going to take the shot on himself. When you're a striker like him in the form that he's been in, you don't blame him. Media have given you a lot of credit lately, and then let him know. I got the faith. They're all motivated. Looks like they're trying to defend narrow. I would defend narrow. Look at the way we play. We play narrow. Yeah, go wide. Absolutely go wide on us. We're fine with that. Buenzia is going to probably come off. He is having a great game, but obviously fitness is a thing. And we want to make sure he is good and fit. Hey, there's the yellow card thing. What did I guys tell you? Hedry, short to Lowry. Sends it back to them. Is he going to send it back in here? Nope, but he's going to find the guy on the edge of the area. Sends it through to Fleming. Suarez. You could have done a little bit better there, buddy. You could have done a little bit better. In the game, we are very much bossing. All right. We'll demand more. That usually gets a good thing. Hey, Kellock's got a yellow card right away. You'll love to see that when you bring a sub on and he immediately is like, don't worry, boss, I got this. Two-footed lunge. I mean, at least we're giving him a show. 3 goals is a big deal here. Is Pantinelli showing some signs of tiring? Is Umaga better? Yeah, he's a Metzala, so we'll put Murphy over there. Murphy can do a box-to-box. We know he's done it before. And Umaga is a better Metzala than a box-to-box. Murphy is now getting a little bit more tired. But it doesn't look like there's going to be much else they can do. Bonfigo can be replaced with Vi, just to add a little bit more gamesmanship to this. And bye-bye, James. Hello, Swifts. And a relatively empty Hampton Park, I will admit. It's not like a Rangers, I mean, obviously Rangers or Celtic not here. And we are looking at expanding the stadium again. As Lillian goes, raises the trophy. Confetti comes down. And we have done the domestic treble. The league, the Scottish Cup, the Bedford Cup. Suarez giving us the handstand, cartwheel. They always love to see. How many people came? Oh, about 10,000 for each side. Nice. But absolutely great win. Dressing room, congratulations. I couldn't be more happy. But let's be real here, folks. This was the warm-up. Celebrate famous treble. Swifts. Praised by supporters, the board and keen to ensure that Atkinson is fully commemorated when preparing the club for future challenges. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, yeah, no. We're not selling to Arsenal. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but that's not the case. Big match, big wins, great time. Scottish payout, this, bonuses paid out. Hey, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. But, as much as this is great, it's now time to move on to the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. And I'll see you guys for that in a sec. All right, everybody. Here we are. The match. The big one. The pinnacle. Atletico Madrid versus the Swifts in the Champions League. The team is the team is the team. Suarez, Steele, Williams, Heracles, Buendia, Veracek, Murphy, Pantinelli, Farrell, Vanderlyn, and Bonfigo. The bench is... It's easier to tell you who's not on the bench versus who is on the bench. O'Donovan stays, so does Godoy. I feel kind of bad for O'Donovan, but like Butterworth, Vi, Fabrini, just kind of bring more. And obviously, the more midfielders and stuff we can go with, the better. Diego Simeone's team has, I think, won Serie A. Not Serie A. Not Serie A. It's Italy. La Liga. So it's rightly a 1v1. I think Diego Simeone. All Black. Thomas Lamar. I think they play a 4-4-1-1. Yeah. Way to go, James. Call the Spanish League Serie A. You only played for this game for how many hours? Like thousands of hours. 4-4-1-1. Theo Hernandez, Oblak is still there. Lamar is still there. There we are, suit and tie. It's time. It's a wet night in Russia, and they've immediately moved Lamar and Lopez. And, well, it's been crazy up to this point. Can this plucky little Scottish team, we do the business? We beat Barcelona. We've been killing giants this entire time. Vanderlyn, Bonfigo is on his racehorse here. Bonfigo, Oblak, great save. PSG down. Real Madrid down. Now we have to go... Or not Real Madrid. God, they'd be angry if I had said that. Oh boy. We'll get a yellow card on that one? Nope, no yellow card. No nothing. Yeah, Barcelona down. PSG down. Growing into this game, All Black collects. Our guys get back in a hurry, but Garcia brings it down quickly to get it out to Bornhigo here, to Keller. Murphy is there. Oh, Maxime Lopez gets their first goal. And to be honest, a kind of cheap one as well. How have we looked? We've looked all right. Ball in, header over the bar. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We're going to demand more. Bonfigo is booked. Interesting. Lamar. Ball in. Again, back post. Williams will clear. And it's a throw-in. Atletico Madrid getting a lot of the ball right now. Ball in again. Oh, okay, we're just going to play corners all game? What are we doing, guys? We're just giving up corners on the edge of the box to have them just whip crosses in. Yeah, stay on your feet. Play out the back. Looks like their approach is playing with more caution. Fine. Heracles finds Williams. Let's... Farrell, Bonfigo, Vanderlyn. There we go. When in doubt, get it to the strikers. Bonfigo finds Vanderlyn right before the half. And we're able to get a 1 goal. I told you to stay on the feet. We're able to draw one back. Huge play from the strike pairing. Maxine Lopez. Okay, that is like the actual Maxine Lopez. We are the better team out there. Go out there and you got what it takes. I don't know how many subs I can make. Steele is injured? Okay. Oh, God. Pulled knee ankle. That's what the freaking injury he had. No, let's bring the kid out. And let's be honest, you're out too. Away. Oh, great. All that happens right during one of these highlights. Oh, Murphy. Perfect. Let's do what we do. Bonfigo. Theo Hernandez just gets past the heavy touch of Bonfigo. Pantanelli. Ball in. Williams. Now we're starting to look a little bit more dangerous. Now things are starting to look a little bit more interesting. I mean, that midfield, though. Bonfigo harasses, finds Farrell, picks it out. Bonfigo, again, can't finish. Are these going to come back to hurt us? Pantanelli. Ball in. Williams. Bonfigo gets to it first. Can he pick out a pass? Gets it to Williams. Nothing else happens. And it's quiet again. And a lot of yellow cards here. I'll demand more of the team. Panavec on. God. You bring on a guy and he just... How can we do this, guys? I've already made our 3 subs. Okay, you can only make... You're 12 guys, but you can only make 3 subs. You bring on a guy and he immediately gets a yellow. It's absolute scenes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cards. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. It's the truth. They played horrible. Almog for Murphy. They've gone back to that. Looks like they're trying to retain possession. They're messing around with people in the midfield. Pulisic. Ball in. Oh, come on. It's a weak goal. We don't give up goals from crosses. This is brutal. Come on, guys. Push. Hits the wall. Get there. Put the tackle in. Come on. Kumbula. Bonfigo. Salvador. Kumbula. Tackle him. Tackle him. Come on. Is that Christian Pulisic? It is Christian Pulisic. Demand more. Come on. Push. We got it. I mean, this is it. You got to counter off this. All right, Suarez. Deep. Go. Needs to be good. Farrell. Farrell's one-on-one. And All Black saves it. God almighty. Almog, make this delivery. Ball in. Cleared. Shoot. You have to shoot. Oh, ref, you're joking. We were on the attack. You're joking. Unacceptable. You guys were horrible. I feel this is way. Let the fans down. We weren't good enough out there, and I will have to take responsibility. The performance was relevant to the history of books. We lost, and I'm very disappointed with that. You're good all year. All year. All year. And you pull that kind of performance. Oh, I'm going to drag these guys through the frickin' coals. It was difficult for you knew you was going to be tough. You proved that to be the case. Sometimes you go against a team and the manager is real high. It's the case today. Inverkeithing was not win the conference today. You ever wonder you ever team with this? I'm not. Never said that. The hopes of winning championship came out the window today. I don't want to talk about that. Those few triple seasons only just let it slip away. Hey, take these feet. Losing this fashion hurts a lot. It does. You brought your team all the way through. You must be devastated. It's a terrible moment. You'll take no. It won't be that. The referee had a lot to work today. I was overzealous to some of those decisions, though. You're expected to be on the wrong end of a defeat today. Just a single. I don't think they were good. We let them off the hook by not playing well either. That's fair. Persister Dragon. We didn't have a realistic alternative on the bench. What are your thoughts on... I'm not going to talk about his performance. Bang table. Wag finger. Open arms. No comment. Well, we made a lot of money. Composition, or the biggest overachievers. We weren't meant to win it. And I get that. But the way we lost, it's just like they just rolled over and gave up. It's upsetting. It's what it is. It's absolutely upsetting. Now all these guys are traveling international, so this leaves us with an interesting conundrum. FM 2022 beta is out. It is what? This is a week, 2 weeks. Just a few more than 2 weeks away. Do you guys want to see another season? Or do you guys want to have a beta save of FM22? I think Williams was the best signing, though Pantinelli was pretty good too. Not too many signings here. Bedford Cup win, Bedford European Championship, A-. Loss on the final day. Hearts gets Europa League. Very good for Hearts. A 9-0 win against Livingston, a 7-2 win against Dundee, and a 3-0 win against Livingston in the Cup. Your success definitely helped the club finances. Double sponsorship, double broadcast, doubled the hospitality, tripled the competition prize money. Farrell, Bonfigo, Vanderlyn, Vi, and Pantinelli. Oh, look. 4 strikers and a midfielder. No new sponsors yet. How we lined up. Vi, Farrell, Bonfigo, Murphy, Pantinelli, Veracek, Bunzia, Williams, Heracles, Steele. That's about right. The accolades. Fans player of the season, young player of the season, signing of the season, goal of the season, top goal scorer was Bonfigo, top assist maker was Bonfigo. He may end up winning the Ballon d'Or. Most match awards, Bonfigo. Highest average rating is Farrell. Most passes consecutive is Timo Veracek. Records. Goals by a player in a single match. Goal play in a league match. Most clean sheets by a player in a season. 28. Jesus. Yap is the highest fee. I won a lot of Manager of the Months. Competition awards. Bonfigo. Farrell. Championships. European Championships Goalkeeper of the Season. European Championships Defender of the Season. Very nice. History in the making. Okay. All of this stuff happens now. We've got a ton of things to go through here. Unbeaten season. Yep, we did an Invincibles. Vanderlyn and Hill's been unbeaten season. This is the best 11. So Suarez is the goalkeeper. Westberg is our left back. We all remember Westberg. Where is he now? He plays for Inter. Our boy Westberg. Gomez, Hong Kwang Min. How is he doing? Starting regularly for Dallas. Gomez, do you have a good season at Chelsea? He didn't play that much. That's too bad. And Santos are right back. Santos, who now plays for Sunderland. Murphy, Dragon, Babaco, Spence, Bonfigo. I think gets it directed in Farrell. Shemek, Heracles, Almog, Frederick. Look at Frederick. How did he do out there in China? He played some games. Tom Richardson, Ryan Bateman. Ryan Bateman, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. And Celeste Young. How did he do for Norwich? 14 goals in 29 games in the Premier League is nothing to shout home about. The best 11. We've been through the season review. Season performance. Okay. What do we want to do? Negotiate. Play attacking? Yep. Tempo? Yep. Tempo? Yep. Work within the wage budget? Fine. Sell players for profit. I would like to get rid of this. One right here. Bang. Spend the original transfer budget. They're telling me to spend money. Fine with that. Maintain the club's status as the most reputable team in Scotland. Fine. Minimum 3-year contracts for first team players. They got rid of the sign under 23s, I see. They want us to win the Scottish Premiership and to reach the first knockout round of the Champions League. Suggest. I can't get rid of that. Confirm. Why give me the option if you're not going to let me get rid of it? That's what I don't get. Squad dynamics. We finally have good dynamics. End of season meeting. Discuss. Congratulations on winning the title. It's a great job. We're going to retain it. Looking for... I plan on reaching the knockout stages. Exactly what I'm looking for. With the points. Youth and transfers. You won't be standing at big offers. Likely make some cuts this season, which means you'll have to the club. I'll get this recognized. That's enough now. I'll see you all later. Team report. I mean, we're pretty good. Give them 4 weeks. I mean, we were the lost team. We can't be too disappointed we didn't play the scoreline of flex stat. Yeah. Farrell to Arsenal? I don't think so. This guy was the Golden Boot winner. It's very surprising. I mean, like, he's got dribbling and finishing. First touch, but no finishing. Suarez, Heracles, Murphy, Bonfico. So we had the spine. Look there. Okay. Suarez on the best goalkeeper. Absolutely wonderful. Great job for Suarez. Heracles on the best defender. Absolutely great job. Midfielder wasn't even there. And Bonfico. Okay. Yap in training. Good job, Yap. Are they going to show me budgets? I mean, we have a lot of money now. Do I get more transfer budget? We also have the Club World Cup. We got to win that trophy now, too. That's the thing that's on here. Club World Cup. Reserves contracts. Yeah. We have a lot of players' contracts expiring. I'm just letting go. By the way, Dewhurst. So you're going to see a lot of people leaving the team. It's going to free up a lot of wage budget too. Great, a lot of people leaving aren't on large wages to begin with, but I don't want to revamp I'm just trying to think, where do we go from here? If I'm looking at this squad. Made a profit of 96 million. Oh, there's that. We were hit with a tax bill. A new kit sponsor. Previous deal. Additional kit sponsor. Previous deal was worth 2.5K. Now worth 250,000. Revenue, corporate hospitality. So we've got more deals. New merchandise. Scouting budget is way up. Edinburgh International Arena. Nobody plays there but us. So we're expanding the championship. Butterworth in this. Dutch Young Player of the Year. He was third place for it, and he didn't play for them for the second half of the season. Finances. So, hey, board. Are you going to give me more money? Maybe we have to like wait for it to tick over. Hey, board. Donovan signs a new contract. That was planned. Are you going to give me more money? Also, what is our reputation like now? That might... We'll probably see on the reputation rollover. This guy doesn't want anything to do with us. I would like a lot to do with him. I mean, once again, we were the plucky underdog team. We played really hard. Also, the Euros are happening in the save now, too. So we've got that to worry about as well. Oh, this just not as make me happy. All that way for a 1-1. All that way for a 1-1. If I'm being real, the place we need to improve is the wingbacks. That's the place. And better depth in midfield. Strikers were fine. We don't need any more strikers. Here comes all the loanies back. Colin Parker, revise a high. He was just released. Okay, so we've got some people. Diego Fortes could be interesting. Yessi Kilau could use him. Tony Bogdan, we're definitely signing to a new contract. George Hannon. Paul Gorman. He's already up for contract? Staff contract. Oh, these are all. Sorry, got a youth contracts. I mean, we're not doing anything with those. We're gonna watch how crazy. This is what. That's what work permit due to expire the contract. The opening alongside a new deal for him. We're fine with that. I think we just saw a ton of people leave. But yeah, I won't bore you with it. Let me know if we want to do another one season, or we want to go to FM 2022. So on this bombshell, I've been James. You've been you. This has been the Swifts. It's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be. See you in the next video.